Say something else.
Is that better?
Mm, it's slightly. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. So you said you're gonna be short.
Right. Yes. So
Yeah.
that was when was that written? Corinthians.
Corinthians is written, I think, in the 50s AD. In the 50s.
So like 600 years before the Hadith.
Well, the Hadith comes 200 years
Even
after.
like right with
Eight,
Bukhari
yeah,
especially.
yeah. So 800 years before the Hadith.
Okay. And Hadith Qudsi are supposed to be direct wahi to the Prophet.
That's right.
So I'm wondering why Allah puts the words of Paul onto Jibril and then to the Prophet. So that's something I'll have to look into. And the other thing that kind of bothered me, if you could help, was something caller had brought up a while ago about the um, how the Quran's, I guess you guys say, gets the family of Mary wrong, Maryam.
Yeah. Hmm.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah. So chapter 3. It's been a long time since I ran this argument, so I might be rusty on it. But so I think it's in chapter 3. The father of Mary is Imran, right? And Mary, or she's Miriam in the Quran. Uh, she's also the sister of Aaron, and Aaron is the brother of Moses, right? Now, here's the point. In the Torah, Moses and Aaron are brothers. They have a sister. Her name is Miriam. So, and their father's name is Imran. So the Quran mixed up Miriam, the sister of Aaron and Moses, with Mary, the mother of Jesus.
And when you ran this argument, what were some like reasons? Because I'm not
What's
gonna
that?
lie,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have yeah, it's doubtful lately here.
Yeah, so their reasoning is, and there's a hadith. They use a hadith to answer this. There's a hadith that says, like, there's some people that came to Muhammad and asked him about this, and he's like, oh well, it's okay because actually, this was actually a tradition amongst these people that they would name their daughters and their people after pious people from the past. And so he's saying that that's what this is. So don't worry about it. It's just that Mary is named after Miriam in that lineage. Okay. So they would name their descendants after their predecessors or whatever. However, here's the problem. One, this doesn't exist in Jewish culture. That never was the case. Two, Mary is not of the tribe of Levi. She's of the tribe of Judah. So she's not a descendant of Aaron. She's not a descendant of Aaron. So to call her the sister of Aaron is misplaced because she's not of his lineage.
Mhm.
Right? So his argument is they'll name the descendants after, predecessors or people in their line. Mary's not of that line. So that doesn't work. Usually, actually, they'll be daughters of that said person. If they're in that lineage, she would be a daughter of Aaron, not a sister of Aaron. So that's how the Jewish culture goes, and you'll see this in the Bible. They're daughters of this person or sons of this person because they're of that same line. They're descendants of this person in that line.
Not sister or brother.
Not sister or brother. No.
Right. That's what I seem to notice too. So
Yeah.
Sons of Israel. That's the only
Mhm.
time I can see something like that. But
Yep.
when you call a specific person, her name, like sister of or daughter of, and you
Mhm.
get those people completely wrong. And another thing, I have some Jewish friends and Christian friends, and I asked them, do you guys worship your rabbis and your monks? And they just kind of looked at me like I was crazy.
Yes. Yeah. So obviously, no. Christians and Jews, they never worship the rabbis and monks. However, like the Muslims will explain this by saying that the rabbis and monks would change God's law. Oh, now I hear echo.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear?
Testing.
Is it
Okay, we're
better?
good again. Yeah, we're good again. Okay, so their explanation is that the rabbis and monks, they changed God's law. So if God's made something halal, the rabbis and monks made it haram, changed it to haram, or vice versa. If God's made it haram or forbidden, they changed it to it being halal, permissible. So in that way, that's how they worship their rabbis and the monks, or make their rabbis and monks lords besides Allah, because they're putting them on the same pedestal as Allah when it comes to rulings. That's how they explain it.
Okay. Yeah, and what it says directly, they worship the rabbi and monk.
Yeah.
Did they go to a tafsir for this, or?
Yeah, they'll go to Ibn Kathir, and
Ibn
Ibn Kathir will bring up a narration, a hadith, where this is brought up to Muhammad, right? And so he's like, did the monks make haram what was halal? They'll say yes. And he says, did the rabbis and monks make halal what was haram? And they will answer yes. And he'll say, that's how they made them their lords besides Allah. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I guess that's the two things I wanted to ask today, and you can take someone else next, but thank you for answering.
For sure. You're welcome to come anytime. If you have more questions, if you want some clarity on Christianity, some concepts in Christianity or something, definitely. Or if you want me to flesh out an argument I usually bring against Islam that you might be wondering about, I'm all open ears, open doors. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll write things down, and so I'm not so flustered. And I will be back.
For sure. All right. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank you.